We saw in prior modules that if we just typed in a number such as 1234.56, it would be displayed as we typed it in. On the other hand, if we typed in 1234.50, the 0 would not be displayed. And in order to have it displayed, we saw that we have to right click, we would go to Format, and then we would choose Number, and we would choose 2 decimal places and click on OK, and then we would see that. We saw also that if we typed in a number like 0011, we would not see the zeros in front, and we cannot do what we just did for the earlier number because the zeros now precede the 11. In order to have them appear, to make this more relevant, practical, let's assume that a student has a number which could be called a PIN in order to register for a class, and it's a 6-digit number, and possibly the number is going to be 002245. However, when we press the Enter key, we see that the zeros will disappear, and we may need those in order to have him enroll correctly. So to make this correct, one of the ways we can do that is to right click. Let's first get rid of our number that we have in there, and we can right click and we can go to Format, and we're going to go down to Custom, and now we're going to type in, change that to 0. We're going to put in 3, 4, 5, 6 possible zeros in there. Let's click on OK, and let's put in our number again, 002256. Press Enter, and now we have required zeros to be in there for the 6-digit number, and they will continue to appear. If we have the whole spreadsheet having that requirement, we would have to do the same thing. Now this leads us up to telephone numbers. If we put in a telephone number, let's just make up one at this point, say 201, and then 854-6677, and press Enter. We see that the number actually goes in very well. However, we have to put in the hyphens, and we can easily make a mistake. We may put them in the wrong spot. So Excel allows us to define what's called a special function, which will be the telephone in this particular case. And what we'll do is we will go to this cell to get started. We will right click, and we will go down to Format Cells, and now we're going to choose what's called a special function. And notice one of those is a phone number. You'll see that there are a few others as well, but we'll click on phone number, and right now we've accepted that, and now let's put in a number, 201. Let's continue and watch the screen as we continue typing it in. 856-3345. Now when I press Enter, you see that it's automatically converted to a phone number. And this way I don't even have to look at the screen. I can just type it in. I can enter the other numbers as well, and then change the formatting, or I can change the formatting at this point. Just copy it all the way down carefully, and I will now have the correct formatting for the other numbers. But like I said, we copy it down, but do not put in that number itself. What we should really do is just highlight those cells, right click, and go to Format Cells, and go to Situation here, which is Special, choose Phone Number, and then click on OK. And that should do what we want. So we see the similarity exists between phone numbers, and we have a name in one column and second name, last name in the second column, because possibly you may put in the phone number together, which it is here, with the area code, but you may consider separating them as well. Again, it depends on the situation, but at least be aware we have learned how to have special or custom numbering, and you see where it is available in the format section of Excel.